Hi there, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. So in today's video we're going to be doing a crypto income update video. This is for August 2021. If you haven't been following along, basically at the beginning of the year I set a target of $120,000 in crypto profits this year, and this is all new crypto or new interest, new US dollars, rather than appreciation of existing coins. So this is all new revenue we're generating month to month. And if you want to check out the previous videos, they are all listed in the description below, along with links to all the kind of platforms that I talk about and I'm using in this experiment. So let's jump straight in and have a look at our first revenue stream. Now, our first revenue stream is CeFi, also known as centralized finance, and essentially it's earning interest on your crypto. So we use a number of different providers here. So we've got BlockFi, Celsius, Crypto.com, Ledn, Nexo, Swissborg, and YieldApp. We're not currently using all of them, so we don't currently have anything in Swissborg or Crypto.com, but we have earlier in the year. So let's go through the figures quickly and then I'll talk through any changes. So BlockFi $43.80, Celsius $314.83, nothing for Crypto.com. Ledn was $471.56, Nexo $1.51, Swissborg $7.69, and finally YieldApp $64.95. And the changes this month are BlockFi. I'm removing all my link from BlockFi. Basically they announced the changes to rates going live at the beginning of September, and they've added some ridiculous tiers in. It's earning very little compared to a lot of the others. It's a little bit disappointing in a way, and not exactly upsetting, but yeah, really disappointing, because BlockFi was the first ever CeFi platform I used. I really liked it for, I still do like it in terms of security and stuff like that, but their rates are just not competitive with their competitors anymore. So I'm removing basically everything off. I'll probably leave the Litecoin because that's under their first threshold, which I think is 10 Litecoins. So I'll probably leave that on for now, but I'm going to be removing my link, and that follows on from removing all my BTC and Ethereum and other stuff over the last few months. Celsius is ticking along quite nicely. Ledn is my kind of go-to for Bitcoin now. I've got just over 2 Bitcoin there, and also USDCs. The rates on USDCs just increased from 8.5 to 9 September, so that's quite nice. I'm leaving a chunk of USDC there. I have actually added some more stuff into YieldApp. The Bitcoin fund went live, so I put a quarter of a Bitcoin into that, and I've got 2 ETH in there. Swissborg I've got nothing in now, so there'll be no figures going forward from that. And Nexo, I've got 116 Nexo, but I am going to be depositing some mining rewards and other bits and pieces. I think probably my link from BlockFi will go over to Nexo, so this should increase a little bit going forward as well. And then moving on to the next revenue stream, we've got DeFi staking and masternodes. And QuickSwap is my kind of go-to platform. I'm not using Uniswap at the moment. The Ethereum fees are just far too high to interact really with smart contracts at the moment on the Ethereum kind of platform. So I'm using QuickSwap, which uses Matic, which is kind of Polygon, which is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. We earned $2,815.20. Now this is my best estimate of what we earned. It's very difficult with DeFi to try and work out exactly what you've made. The rates fluctuate on a daily basis. And then there's also additional kind of steps, like we're yield farming, and then we're staking some of our liquidity protocol tokens and earning additional kind of yield on those, and then locking some of those up to earn additional kind of yield. But as my best guess is $2,815.20. We're staking Cardano. That made $407.51, $11.22 from Icon. I'm going to be getting rid of the rest of my Icon. I've currently set it to unstake. It takes 7 days to unstake, so in a week's time I'll be getting rid of the remaining Icon and moving that into other projects. Solana $124.39. The price of Solana has gone up massively over the last few days, so that's really helping our most recent staking amounts. But Cardano and Solana both really good staking projects. We've got nothing in Tezos and nothing in Horizon at the moment. And then moving on to trading and leveraged loans. Basically, I haven't done anything with the leverage loans. I've got 8.6 Bitcoin tied up in Ledn B2X loans. Now, this is a kind of like 2x leverage where you put one Bitcoin into the platform, let them then give you a loan for that same dollar amount and buy an additional Bitcoin, and those two basically sit in that account until you cash them out. So ideally what we're doing is we're putting Bitcoin into this. We're waiting for the price of Bitcoin to go out, and then we're selling, we're paying off our loan, our US dollar loan that they've kind of given us with less Bitcoin than we kind of put in. So we haven't done anything for a few months, I think 3 or 4 months now. Obviously we had that big pullback in the market. Now we're currently up just shy of $50,000, and basically everything I have in B2X becomes reasonably profitable. Anywhere between 50 and 60,000. I've got a number of different positions. I think 6 positions currently in here that all become profitable between $50,000 and $60,000. So hopefully a little bit of a push up in price over the next few months. We'll start cashing a few of these out. What I'm planning on doing is probably cashing maybe half of these out and leaving the remaining half to hopefully time a little bit closer to the end of the bull run, possibly at the end of this year or even into the beginning of next year. So we'll probably take some smaller profits hopefully in the next couple of months once we push past 50,000, and then we'll leave the rest in and hopefully take some profits up towards 100,000 or something like that. And with Bybit, again, not doing a huge amount, little tiny bit of kind of trading, small amounts that I'm happy to kind of leave on. I have my stop losses set pretty kind of tight, and I've got in some instances just dollar cost averaging down, so I've got my buy orders set, but they're very small amounts. Quite comfortable with just leaving them for a few days or even kind of a week or so when necessary. But we made just under $2,500 from that. And then moving on to our final revenue stream, we've got a new one here, which is Axie Infinity. Now this is a play to earn game. So each of the little characters in it are NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and basically you can earn something called Smooth Love Potion through playing the game. So there's 2 sort of parts of it. You get a team of these axes, so you get a team of 3 of them, and you can either fight against other people or you can fight against the computer. You sort of work through this kind of adventure mode, and every day you can earn up to a certain number of these SL kind of P. So that made us $124.46. Now I'm not doing a huge amount. I only bought these last month. I don't think I made a particularly great choice in the ones that I kind of bought, but I've just been sort of testing out how it works. So I've been logging in most days and doing some of the adventure stuff. I haven't really been playing against other players, but been doing some of the adventure mode to see how it kind of works. So next month hopefully we'll earn a little bit more. I'm going to try and get to grips with it a little bit more, but this is a new revenue stream that we've got in. We cost us it was just shy of half an Ethereum to buy the 3 axes that we kind of bought. We can resell those at a later date, and this is additional revenue that we're earning. And then with NiceHash, so this is mining. So I have a 3090, an RTX 3090 graphics card, and we're in August here, so it's been hot for some of the month. It's been a bit cooler some of the other days, so I haven't been doing a huge amount of mining. I think as we go into the autumn, probably start the mining up again. But we made $55 with NiceHash, $26.29 from YouTube, $3.41 from library. Really disappointing, really, the amount of library I'm getting at the moment, and also the price is a little bit kind of suppressed as well. But basically every time I upload a video to YouTube, it syncs automatically to library, and I earn a little bit of kind of advertising revenue on that. And then referral revenue, $815.25. As I mentioned previously, $124.46 from Axie Infinity. So that's a total this month of $7,786, so just shy of $7,800, and a total revenue of just over $146,000 so far this year. So looking at the monthly kind of revenues, you can see we're up on the previous couple of months, and the January figures, we had some really big months here. This was largely due to leverage trading and also cashing out our B2X. So as the prices went up, we were cashing out basically every month a chunk of our B2X kind of profits, then kind of like re-putting kind of Bitcoin back into the kind of platform. So we haven't done those for a few months. You can see these 3 months as the price has kind of gone down, that we haven't earned as much, but we are increasing. I think even without the trading profits this month, we would be well over $5,000. So nice upward trend through all the different kind of revenue streams. As the price increases, obviously that helps everything. So it helps our staking profits, it helps the advertising revenue, there's more people interested in kind of crypto when the price goes up as to when it goes down, etc, etc. And then looking at the breakdown, so starting at 12 o'clock here, you can see 12% for CeFi, centralized finance, 43% for DeFi, so that was our biggest wedge this month, 32% for trading, and 13% of other or miscellaneous revenue. And then finally, just to explain this kind of graph here, so we have the first column is what we earned each month. The second column was our initial target, so that was 120,000. You can see this kind of like yellowy bars here. This is our initial target, and then the darker green, the last one, is our new target. So this is a $240,000 target by the end of the year. And you can see now we are, I mean, obviously well above our initial target, but we are below our target too. We're a little bit further behind than we were last month, so we're going to require some big months towards the end of the year, second half of the year, or the third of the year, I should say, last 4 months of the year, in order to get back on target. I think probably it's about 50-50 whether we hit our target. I think we should probably do 200,000. Whether we get to 240,000 is still open to interpretation. I think some of it would depend on the B2X loans when we kind of cash those out, how much the price of Bitcoin goes up over the next 4 months. So looking forward to the last third of the year. I think it's going to be a strong one. I think we're going to see the price of crypto climbing pretty kind of rapidly towards the end of the year. So I'm hoping that even if we're a little bit behind over the next couple of months, that come November and December we can really push upwards to reach our new target. So anyway, thanks very much for watching as always. If you have any questions about any of the revenue streams, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know about any other kind of platforms and stuff like that that you are using. Now, particularly on the CeFi front, if I just jump back to that, I'm going to be testing out some more platforms here. YieldApp is a fairly recent one that we're using, but I'm planning on maybe using 1 or 2 others before the end of the year, so look out for those in future videos. And then, as I mentioned before, we're going to be switching around some of the kind of coins here, so we're going to be getting rid of our remaining icon and maybe moving that into something else, maybe Solana or Terra Luna, something like that. So as I said, thanks for watching. I hope you're keeping safe and well. Give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video, but until then, have a great day. Bye bye.